Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, today's video definitely would be titled The Maritime Air Mass Fights Back, or something of that nature. We'll see. Why would I say that? Well, take a look at our observations here. Over central New Jersey and New York City metro up through southern New England, we have winds coming in from the east northeast around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures are in the mid 50s. We have low clouds, some fog, a little bit of drizzle here and there. As you head a little bit further west, as you head into eastern Pennsylvania, temperatures jump into the lower 60s and then mid 60s with scattered cloud cover here around Allentown down towards Reading. And then you head towards the Philadelphia metro in southern New Jersey. And this is where it is really beautiful, with temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to lower 70s in southern New Jersey, with the winds coming in from the southwest. I think there might be a frontal boundary hanging right around here. And indeed, that is exactly what is happening here. Now, while we're having all of this warm air trying to run into all this cool air, take a look at the mid levels. I was showing this in the premium video, but I thought it looked cool enough that I wanted to also share it here. This is 850 millibars. And this is the warm air surging all the way up into New England, not just Massachusetts or Connecticut. We're talking about all the way up into Maine and Vermont and New Hampshire. This is where the warm front is located at 850 millibars. So here it is up here on our surface map from WeatherTap. Here it is down here, down through central New Jersey. So this is why you're seeing all your precipitation up here, because all your lifting, all your frontogenesis, all of the clashes in the atmosphere are really focused up here. But down here, this is where you have all your low clouds. And so this is a perfect example of the battle that we're going to see for much of May, to be honest with you, between this maritime air mass, the tropical air mass trying to surge northward as La Nina gains more and more control over our weather pattern, and the Pacific air masses are going to be coming in from the west after creating all sorts of severe thunderstorm impacts over the plains and the Mississippi River Valley and the upper Midwest. By the time they get to our neck of the woods, that Pacific polar air mass is modified and the cold front is very weak. So by the time the showers and thunderstorms reach our area, like for this evening, they're nowhere near as intense, nor do they have the same coverage. It's more widely scattered, but maybe an isolated thunderstorm here and there this evening, let's say after 9 p.m. or so. So this is the theme that we're going to be dealing with. And you can see on the visible satellite picture exactly how this stands out. There's our maritime air mass. It's as clear as day. You can see with the low clouds. Now, why do we have these low clouds? It's because the cooler air is pushing under the warmer air, which we have here. So cooler air is pushing over the warmer air. The warmer air gets lifted up in the atmosphere. And so because of that vertical thermal gradient and that lifting, you get these low clouds. But the lifting is weak here. So all you get is low clouds, maybe a little bit of drizzle. Meanwhile, all of your stronger lifting is here. And that is where you get your showers. And this is going to be a theme as this feature goes back and forth. And so as a result, our high temperature forecast is going to be extremely volatile over the next several days, because where this boundary sets up will mean a difference in by about 20 degrees. So for example, around the New York City metro, you're in the lower to mid 60s today. But as you head towards the Philadelphia metro, you're in the upper 70s to lower 80s, mid 80s. We get enough sunshine, especially just south of Philadelphia. So you're talking about roughly a 15 to 25 degree gradient in high temperatures over the region, this with this one frontal boundary. So that is the fun aspect of forecasting through this week and likely for much of this month, as each day we're going to have to watch to see where that boundary sets up, and that will determine where your high temperatures are going to end up. On average, most likely you're going to remain cool in Connecticut and warm in the Philadelphia metro, back and forth. That's generally the theme. And so here we have the infrared satellite picture where you can see your strong lifting here. There it is focused over New England. Here's our cold front. Notice the cold cloud tops are starting to warm here. We're starting to see this cold front boundary weaken as it approaches. And so by the time it reaches our neck of the woods, it won't be all that bad at all. So today, areas of low clouds, mix of sun and clouds as they head towards the Philadelphia metro. Temperatures ranging quite a bit, lower to mid 60s around Long Island and Connecticut, upper 60s to mid 70s right around New York City metro, northeast New Jersey, upper 70s to lower 80s over the interior like the Poconos and Catskills, down through central New Jersey, and then down into the Philadelphia metro. That's where we can expect lower to mid 80s throughout the region, especially as you head down towards southern New Jersey. And as that frontal boundary shifts north and south, well, that's what's going to generally influence your temperatures for today and really on through this week. So tonight, the cold front approaches, but it weakens and washes out and basically becomes a nearly stationary boundary, with a few showers and possibly an isolated thunderstorm, but again, very weak. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s on the immediate coast, upper 50s to lower 60s everywhere else. For tomorrow afternoon, that frontal boundary again lingers right over the coastal waters, so we'll have variable cloud cover, winds from the northeast and east, uh, isolated to widely scattered showers hanging around the region. Not a washout, but a bit of a pest here and there. Temperatures will range from the mid to upper 60s around Long Island, upper 60s to lower 70s along the rest of the coast, lower to mid 70s over the interior, and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. On Thursday, a frontal boundary will now position itself to the north of the region with a wave of low pressure passing through New England. So, what this will lead to is scattered cloud cover with, again, isolated showers of threat. Low temperatures will range from the upper 40s to mid 50s. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s around Long Island, mid to upper 60s along the rest of the coast, upper 60s to lower 70s away from the coast. On Friday, Canadian high pressure builds south. That's going to lead to an easterly wind, variable cloud cover, mix of sun and clouds, with temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 40s over the interior and upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast for lows. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s on Long Island, upper 60s to lower 70s everywhere else. On Saturday, high pressure starts to give way. A cold front approaches from the west. Look for increasing cloud cover, but no precipitation. So Saturday looks like a dry day right now, with low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s and high temperatures ranging from the upper 50s to lower 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 50s on the immediate coast, and lower to mid 60s in the Delaware River Valley. On Sunday, the cold front slowly moves through with scattered showers, possibly some heavier downpours. We'll have to see how that works out. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 40s, high temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 50s along the coast and over the interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in the Delaware River Valley. On Monday, the frontal boundary hangs around the region with variable cloud cover and isolated showers. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 50s, high temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to lower 70s on Long Island, mid to upper 70s along the coast, mid to upper 70s over the interior, and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. And on Tuesday, high pressure briefly builds in with scattered cloud cover. I'm not going to leave out the threat for an isolated shower here because there is a little faint boundary here on the coastal plain. So, much like what we've been dealing for much of this week, variable cloud cover and watch out for a passing shower. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 50s over the suburbs and over the interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures range from the lower to mid 70s along the immediate coast, upper 70s to lower 80s everywhere else. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, Stay safe out there.